Today I want to talk about the difference between radical transparency and strategic silence and how to communicate the truth without creating instability. So what is the transparency trap? There is a strong cultural shift towards vulnerability in leadership. And I actually support vulnerability in leadership. I think humanity in leadership matters deeply. However, unmanaged disclosure is not the same as authentic leadership. If you were to go to your team and say something along the lines of, you're considering a pivot, cash flow may be tight, we may need to restructure, or we're exploring a new partnership, but you cannot answer for them what it means for them and the organization, what happens next. So let's talk about strategic silence. And I want to define this for you clearly, because strategic silence is not secrecy. It is not dishonesty, and it is not manipulation. Strategic silence is temporary discretion paired with active direction. You're not hiding the truth. You are timing disclosure responsibly. There are moments in our leadership where information is real, but it's not yet defensible. What this does is acknowledge the reality. It communicates oversight and it signals direction. It avoids exposing any individual and it reduces the risk of rumor escalation. You're not lying. You're not dumping details, you're containing the situation and facing the reality of it. Now let's fast forward and say you finalize that decision. At that point in time, the transparency shifts. So you may say something along the lines, after careful consideration, we've decided to make a leadership change. This decision was not something we entered into lightly, and our priority now is to provide stability for the team and moving forward. Here's what is going to remain the same, and here are the shifts that you're going to see. And here's what I need you to focus on so that we can get through this together. Now that is truth, clarity, containment that builds trust.